Hit the record, bam. I'm gonna lay my... Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video. Again, a journal with the cards video, a journal pick a card video. I really like to make this video, these type of videos, for the ones who are new. Like, I am feeling that the group that watches these type of videos is very small. But the ones that watch this video are very excited about these type of videos. So, we're hoping on growing that group, that audience, that community a little bit. In case you're one of the new ones, I will explain to you what this video is all about. So it's basically a bigger card but more low-key, because you are here probably because you want something to journal about. You don't have the inspiration right now or just want some input, and I'm going to give you that input by pulling some cards for you. These are suggestions. It's not like you need to journal about this. I hope it will give you some inspiration nonetheless. How it works is that I will be giving 2 readings in this particular video, and I will show you at the start of this video 2 very random objects. In this case, especially very random, but that's the fun of it. And you are just going to pick either one of those. You can do this with your intuition if you feel like you're more spiritual aligned, and if you're just here for funsies, then pick whatever one you like better. And then I will direct you to the description where you can find timestamps corresponding with the object and so your reading, and then you can just watch your reading. Here come the object. I made these got these for Christmas from my boyfriend. These are Lego plants. They are so funny and they have little faces, and this face is upside down. That's my mistake. I'm sorry. Are you done? Close by. So fun. So the blue plant is pile number 1. So if you're drawn to this one, pile number 1. The yellow one is pile number 2. So if you're drawn to this particular one, you go to pile number 2. So you can now look into the description box or take a moment to pause the video if you need more time to decide. And once you've made your decision, you can go into the description box, click on the timestamp that's linked to your specific reading, and we will just have fun. Starting off with the blue one. He's so cozy, he's so chilling. This is my fave. So I get your taste. It's just a chill guy, you know. And also, I can and it has like roots. So good. I love this design. So if you had this one, this is your reading. We will start with one of my decks, the Cycle of Life. It's a Dutch deck in this case, but it's also, I know it's out there in English as well. And I like this one particularly for these type of readings, since in the booklet they come with a straight up prompt. So I think that's a very good one to get the reading started with. Can I get a card for pile number 1? We have the uterus, and I will get another one so that we have 2 prompts. We have a moon eclipse. This is baarmoeder, this is maansverdrijvstering. If you want to learn something new, now you know 2 words in Dutch. Let's hop to the prompts. Okay, first question prompt comes with uterus is: in what part of my life do I feel the need to cherish more? Once again, in what part of my life do I feel the need to cherish more? And then the quote is: I am a powerful source of creation. And then we have card 13, moon eclipse. What do I keep into the shadow? What do I keep in the shadow? One of those is correct. I'm coming short in translation here. Bear with me, please. And then the quote is: I embrace my shadow side. Okay, so these were the first 2 oracle cards, and then we go to the actual tarot cards to see more concrete ideas. So for pile 1, what should they journal about? What are the messages for them? There's something you're waiting for and planning for. Feel like a trip. Is there a trip you're planning for? Either way, you think time is moving too fast and you don't have the time to properly plan this, or you just want time to move faster and you're like, I'm ready for this trip. Okay, I'm getting something you can journal about. This is more like a prompt, but maybe also journal about something that didn't work out in the past and why it didn't work out, so that we can learn from it. Like, I feel like you've already learned from this particular thing, but maybe writing about it can give you some new insights. And then, yeah, there's really something with time. Or time is moving too fast for you, or it's moving too slow, but it's not going at the speed that you wish it was going. You're a little bit impatient. I feel like you want to take action, but you also want more time to think about a certain thing. I think the things that you want are currently not aligning with each other. Like, you want two very different things. If we look at this in a more journal kind of way, then I think there's really an interesting thing to journal about is the theme time. And then you can think about prompts like, what aspects in my life deserve more time? What are things that I want to spend more time doing? Where do I want time to move faster? And how can I create maybe the illusion of time going faster? Are there things that I can already move ahead so that I don't have to sit and wait it out? Are there things that I can, like, prompts like that, really around the theme time? And what does time mean for you? I feel like there is something about a very specific place, maybe a place you want to visit and are dreaming of traveling to. Maybe you can write a paragraph or a page about how it would be if you were there in the more manifesting kind of way. But maybe you can also write, like, if this is really something you want to work out, like you really actually want to make this trip, then maybe journal about the things that you still need to take care of in order to actually be able to travel, and the things that you already have taken care of. And the last thing that I'm seeing is you've made a choice, or are at a point that you've almost come to a point where you have to choose between two things. So maybe writing about those options, the pro cons, a pro-con list in this case, wouldn't be so bad for you. The cards my tarot cards are very not connecting to the oracle cards. There is one connection I can think of, and that's maybe that you can write about memories that you want to create and the upcoming 6 months, 5 months, 2 months, whatever time period you choose. Because I feel like I really need to give you control over the time in this case, since that's already not a touchy subject, but something you, let's just say time is not your best friend at this current moment. But that doesn't have to be, like, that's fine. Anyway, that's what you can journal about. I hope you liked this specific reading, or specific, it was not very specific, it was very general. If you like this, or it resonated, or you got some inspiration out of it, please like, please subscribe, maybe comment the things that resonated. I'm very curious how you pick up these readings. And then I hope I see you in my next video. Bye. If you chose the yellow one, then this is your reading. And I also want to show you that you can also, like, do this, and then it has their own little roots, and that's just adorable. Sorry, it's really gloomy outside. So this is the lighting, this is what you have to deal with, but that doesn't take away from the quality of my reading. Okay, so I'm starting off with the Cycle of Life Oracle deck. Sorry, my brother just came home and he's just walking around downstairs, so if you hear some noise, that's him. Anyway, these come with, like, actually reflection questions, prompts, so that's why I like to pull these first, so that you have very tangible things to write about, like just a straight up prompt. So let's see what they have in store for trip number 2. We have Winter. It's, by the way, a Dutch deck. But winter is the same in Dutch then it is in English. I have 3 cards for you, but we have the bear and then hartgespan, heartstrain. So let's see what the questions are. We start off with winter. The quote it comes with is, I let go of what no longer serves me. The prompt is, what is my relation with slowing down and rest? So once again, what is my relation with slowing down and rest? Now we have heartstrain. I found bear first, so we're going with bear. The quote is, I trust in my sacred boundaries. The prompt is, what do I need to take care of in order to feel safe enough to rest and recharge myself? And then we have heartstrain. The quote is, all my cycles are holy. And then the prompt is, which is the season or phase I enjoy the most, and which one would I skip if that was possible? You can take this in the very broad sense of the word. You can actually choose a season, or maybe more like a phase of life. You can choose whatever cycle is fitting for you in this particular question, or you can choose multiple. And now it's time for the tarot to give you some more concepts. So what do we have for pile number 2? What can we journal about? There's something you're ignoring, but not quite. Like, you know it's there, but you have a hard time accepting it. Almost getting one-on-one the same card as pile number 1 was getting. Take 222 as your angel number. You can maybe look it up and write about that. There is some stuck energy. All of your cards are reversed except 1. But there's some stuck energy. There are opportunities handed your way. You want to create something. You have this like fertile ground. Like, you have these ideas that you want to bring to fruition, but they're not quite yet how and in what form. There is something you feel very attached to emotionally if it comes to creating, like something that you really want to create, but you also want it to be good because so much of your heart is in it. And then there's also something around timing wise. You don't know when is the right time to act. And there is something with making a choice between 2 things. Or there are a lot of choices and you have recently made the first one and now you're like, it's okay, I don't want to make more choices in the upcoming time. Something like that. But this is general reading, so. And we're not here for like a reading, we're here for journal prompts. But I like to make like an introduction of what the cards are saying so that you know where my journal concepts and prompts are coming from. Things you can write about is, for starters, there is a really very vivid thing here. You're now in a period of rest. Saying winter, season of rest. Saying bear with like his winter sleep. The fact that all these very potent cards are in reverse. So don't be hard on yourself, that's okay. It's needed. You need your rest in order to take action, but in phases of rest you can already try to reflect and write and create a vision for what's coming ahead. And that's something you should do. If I look at these cards, that's something like you can write about the opportunities that are there for you, and that doesn't mean that you have to grasp these, but just knowing what is out there and what options there are for you to take. Writing about the different things that you want to create, why you want to create it, how you want to create it, ideally when. I had a conversation with him and now I'm a bit lost on where I was in the reading, but I think it was around the decisions. And there is really something about the decision between 2 things. And I think I will just give you the same advice I gave group 1, which was making a pro-con list for these decisions, like what is positive about option A and what's positive about option B and what are the cons of both options. And doing some reflection around these choices. And then also going back to the card of the heartstrain, expanding that particular prompt to also write about this particular phase that I think, if I look at the card, you are not liking that much. Like, what are the positive things about this phase? and what can it bring you, and why is this phase necessary, so that you can maybe give it more place and be at peace with the current state of things. So yeah, that's it, pile number 2. If it resonated, please comment down below in what way it resonated, because I'm always very curious if my ratings, if they match, if they resonate. And also like, subscribe, you know the drill. And I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!